night in autumn, I woke up to find 3 people knocking on my apartment door. They smiled and said they'd come to let me know my big opportunity was close at hand. I said nothing, having expected this for some time. I knew it was my turn to volunteer for the immersive theater. We're playing Eyes of the Killer by Garment District. This is the third in the Of the Killer series. I played them out of order. I actually played the fourth one before this. So yeah, I really like these games, and so I pretty much know what to expect. So we'll jump into it. Am I playing? Oh, I am playing. First person, that's weird. These never start in first person. So, for those of you who don't know, this series of games stars a girl named Bibi, who lives in a city full of serial killers, and it's just something that everyone kind of deals with, and they make jokes about it and stuff. Now playing Melmo the Wanderer. Gripping drama in 1,441 acts. I've been to a place that felt like that. Funded by the Art Appreciators Club. What is that above my head? I guess this is the way to go. Play night. Sir or madam, greetings. We've been waiting for you for some time. Please head up the stairs. The theater is already in progress. As usual, I like the art style. It's very unique. I like the how the objects kind of wiggle. Oh, what is that across the way? Up there. In a movie theater or a play theater. What's the word? Playhouse? I can't remember. Usually these games start off kind of fun and lighthearted and get spooky as time progresses, but this one has started off spooky. Dialogue of strong men. All is well that begins well, all and ends. There will be no end. We are striking the universe. We are armed. We are arming the world against ourselves. We are organizing a slaughter of scaremen. Oh, how much blood, how many sabers and cannon bodies. We are toppling the mountains. Scene 46, an episode in the court of Count Masco. So many things to explore. I guess we'll just go down the hallway. Mr. Sun, the fish rises with a red body in the green pond under the arch of heaven. The fisherman travels smoothly in his blue skiff. Is this some kind of... It's a stubble field. I don't know why I had such a hard time with that word. It is a stubble field where a black rain is falling. It is a brown tree that stands alone. It is a hissing wind that encircles empty houses. Potsy the Bomb Girl. Lord blimey. Now this is the rum. How do you do? I apologize for that terrible accent. Count Masco. What the heck? Who invited the sun and moon to my party? They're killing the vibe. They're freaking out all the guests. Oh, are we at the after party? There's so many rooms to explore. I kind of want to go back. Oh, I think it loops around. Okay. Ooh, is this a set? News surf. The towns go quiet one by one. Where is everybody gone? A dark shadow can be glimpsed moving from door to door. I think we have a very special visitor. earning the ire of his father, Prince Fabrizio. He who does not realize is also Beatrice in disguise. Meanwhile, the war to the east continues, and the peasants are all dying in the fields. And Count Masco's dinner party has received a most unwelcome pair of guests. I guess I'll do this one. This is almost worldy. Look, Potsy the Mop Girl has been horribly murdered. Boy, what a party. Poor Potsy the Mop Girl. By a golden sparkle. Refreshments. What? I'm committed now. Where are those ones? Wouldn't be so bad if I could eat it. I could at least follow the plot. Who would murder a character named Potsy the Mop Girl? I mean, doesn't she have enough problems? Don't ask me. The stage manager says that none of the actors should know more than their characters do in order to make things more immersive. Oh, so BB is Popsy the Mops Girl? What does immersive mean anyway? Well, I think it's when they hold your head beneath the water. Actually, for our purposes, immersive means an extra $200,000 in art subsidies every year. Hey boss, great show tonight. Girls, what did I say? If you have time to lean, you have time to develop an enriching set of psychological motivations based on your character's backstories. I'll let you return to it. Bah, not enough to say the lines. We have to have motivation as well? I'm sick of this. One more show and I'm out of here. I wonder if I'm actually playing as BB. Oh, that's cool. It kind of makes a shadow on the corner. I wonder if that was intentional or not. It looks good though. Sorry, that was random. Hello, bear. I hope you're like a robot or something. This is an awful roundabout way to get to refreshments. Okay, hairs in the back of my neck are standing up. This is a dead end. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen! This play is so stupid that it's making me obsessed. Who is it that ends up killing my character? I shouldn't care, but now I really want to know. Potsy the Mop Girl. Official dialogue lines do not steal. Scene 427. Lord blimey, this is a rum howdy do. Scene 462. Death gurgles. Character notes. Potsy is a simple serving maid who loves to mop. She's a bit cheeky but has a heart of gold. Later, she will be violently murdered for plot reasons. ZZ, can you cover for me in the next act? I'm stepping out for a few minutes to uncover the mystery of my impending doom. Gee, BB, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm ready to handle all the complex, emotional dictomies that'll make up the role of Potsy the Mop Girl. I cannot say that. Potsy the Mop Girl. Just hold the mop and say the lines. She'll get over it. Boy, I barely had a chance to look around this place at all. There was a school trip here once when we were kids, but all I remember is that the dust from the curtains gave me the hives. As expected from our civic theater, pieces of history are all around the walls. Actually, I've never seen any of the plays, but presumably someone did. They all seem to have been very well received. That one is called Stabbing. So many ways to go in this one. The famous poet and founder, John Beats, is busy spiling to a willing crowd. I think he talked to our class on the trip too, but I can't remember anything he said. Dr. Bozo is at his side as usual. Director Bosso. Surely it's not. Practicing. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Dance group is where Director Bosso keeps threatening to put me if I miss my lines, a fate worse than death. Although actually, now I look at them, these costumes are really very chic. I like the mirror. I think I went the wrong way. If I can catch up and mix with my next audience group, I hopefully won't have mixed too much of the unintelligible symbolist plot. Maybe the guy who plays Count Masco can fill me in. Cats. Oh, we're up in the, what's it called? The catwalk? How much money is tied up in this thing anyway? Sets, costumes, carpenters, scriptwriters, electricians, and perpetual reserve? I never knew so many rich people felt so strongly about art. The camera feels a little choppy here, I'm not sure why. The next scene is happening below me right now. I can't make out what they're saying, but it doesn't look like anyone's on trial for Mop Girl related homicide just yet. Look, here comes our old friend Mappy. Ha ha ha. Hi kids, hiya. Boy, what a wonderful place. You've really done it up since the last time I was here. That's a creepy character. Baleful spirit, I conjure and command thee. How can I stop the sun and moon from ruining my dinner party? Ah, you disappoint me. I thought it was a social call. Surely your own powers are proportionate to such a deed. Or have you forgotten just how it was you built this house? With courage and skill you captured the elemental prison man and set him to construct you a mighty estate. That's great stuff, and I respect it. But what's the point of having force if you don't use it? So I know Garment District's dialogue is a lot better than that. So I think he's like intentionally writing bad dialogue to make fun of movies that just kind of spout exposition, which is actually pretty funny. Greetings, it's me, Potsy, from Scene 46. Listen, my character got killed off, and I was wondering if the white walls of the city are always giving off sound under aching thorns. Oh, my brother blind minute hands, we are climbing towards midnight. Wow, is that so? Amazing, really makes you think. That's terrific, thank you, thanks. It seems like they're busy. For my next trick, I'll need a member of the audience. Ha ha ha. We already saw this. Are you sure this is a good idea? I mean, of course, once Prison Man is restored to his old power, you can order him to do away with your opponents. Your own intrinsic natural authority will keep it all under your control. Well, I am pretty impressive. Let me see. It's been a while. Wait, time out. Was that meant to happen? Ah! These special effects are getting very intense. What happened to the days of two guys playing opposite ends of the same horse? Also, where did everybody go? The trapdoor is the only other way out, although it seems like it'd be a tight squeeze. It swings open easily. The pit below is black as night. I reach around with my legs until I find the ladder down, trying not to imagine how it would feel to fall 40 feet straight down into the dark. These things I do for closure. I'll just go a little bit, and then I'll climb back up. Potsy's death may have to go unavenged after all. I'm sorry. Babe, they can all be winners. It's just like a jumble of boards. Some kind of black tar is slowly trickling down the walls and across the floor. Am I beneath one of the prop workshops right now? Should I have brought a hat? A page from the script has been pinned to the wall. It looks like it could be from a different version. Chorus. Our look is dark, our light is inside us. We are warmed by the dead under the red dawn. BRN, BRN. Production note. This is the big heartwarming musical number of the show. Much like Tomorrow and Annie, the dancers should be sure to sell their enthusiasm for the death of the sun as much as possible. Spoilers, I didn't know the sun was going to die. In theater lingo, this is known as a spooky puppet room. Their blanket staring faces are slowly being covered by the tar. That's not great. This is why storage is important. Oh boy, unsorted props. Let's see here. Rubber head, plastic knife, Dracula fangs, leather gloves. They look pretty new. Have they been used yet, or is that still to come? What's in here? Wah! Dang costumes? Wait. Dang, he looks straight out of Silent Hill. I don't think he saw me. Well, you know how it is. These big actors, you don't want to get in their way, but I wonder where he was going. Lying crushed in the tar at the end of the corridor is a puppet that looks just like the famous theater founder and playwright John Beats. As I said, not great. I can no longer tell where I am in relation to the theater, but I think I hear singing. Did the play move down here after all? Shouldn't I have passed a concession stand by now? The walls are made of iron bars. This isn't making me very anxious. I'm actually getting goosebumps. Oh. Greetings, Imprisoned Man. This is BB from the props department. Don't mind me, I'm just here to fix the cages. Yeah, the camera's a little choppy. I'm not sure what's going on there. Unseen chorus. Son, you kept giving birth to our passions and burned with fiery rays. We'll wrap you in a dusty veil and encase you in a concrete house. I see, a concrete house, you say? This sounds to be above my pay grade. I will have to talk to my line manager about that one. Stamped with sealing wax, it is a ripened victory. Now everything is trifling to us. The sun lies slain at our feet. Yes, well, right, here's your problem. Someone's been painting eyes and teeth over the prison walls. I had better call it into HQ. Please don't worry, it will not impact your deposit. There's actually a slope right there. Oh, it's what's his name again? I can't remember. Count Masco, that's it. Count Masco? Who are you? Get me out of here, you idiot. They're changing the script. What? Speaking of the script. No, please! Ah! That cage was made of balsa wood. You could walk through it. Is nobody in this show capable of breaking character, even for a second? This is what I get for trying to understand theater. Never again. From now on, I only play video games. And what is behind these curtains anyways? We're underground. Plush seating and bags of popcorn. The popcorn is still warm. Wait, were people watching me from here? Annoyed, I eat some popcorn as an emotional recompense. Oh, that is cool. I can't believe I got drafted into this shit for a whole month. What about my needs? I was supposed to be writing a zine about a haunted mannequins or something by now. Oh, mirror. It took me a minute for my brain to comprehend what was going on. I saw a bear run by. Now I don't know if bears are good or bad. That wallpaper looks like teeth. That's super creepy. Good grief. These are some of the worst bear costumes I've ever seen. Where's the exit anyway? Maybe that guy knows. Refreshments. Oh. That was just a camera cut, but it kind of spooked me. Ooh, that was like a Dutch angle. I don't know if that was an intentional. Could have sworn I saw him go. Oh! There's no way someone could have just disappeared! Hello. Ah! Shh, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. We can explain. It's all okay. Shh, let us explain. Okay, explain it already. Well, we're the police, and we're chopping people apart with these power tools. That doesn't help. Shh, it's okay. Listen, I hear you. I know this must be very scary and strange. I feel your pain. In fact, I agree with you. You shouldn't have to see this. What a world. But don't get stressed. They'll never find you, so it won't be much like you died. Exactly. You'll have disappeared, which is the best thing anyone can hope for in this life. Clonk. Oops, one of the sandbags slipped. My bad. Is everyone okay? Boss, she's escaping in the tumult. Okay, let's follow her, but nobody gets stressed about this. It's important to have a healthy work-life balance. Let's do all our motivational group chant first. Oh, help, the guy in the bear costumes are trying to murder me. Wow, this must be one of the audience participation parts of the show. I don't like this. Don't just stand there, you idiots. Help me escape or something. I see a bold critique on the complacency of how the audience is a specter, how powerful and stirring. If I get chopped into pieces, it'll be your fault. Truly, we're all complicit in brutality. It makes you think, who says art can't have a message? Glug, glug, glug. Yes, who is it? Dr. Basso, I found a health and safety issue that you really need to address. Just a second, I'm getting changed. It's BB, right? From the party scene? Yes? I mean, I had to step out for a minute. Don't worry about it. I've actually been meaning to grab you for a quick chat myself. Did you know we've had some acquaintances in common? It turns out they used to live near your apartment complex. They did. Oh yes, they wore long robes and hoods and were mysteriously murdered when someone turned off the building security. About that, you know, it was pretty dark in there, and I thought, this must be the light switch, and... I can't... I was supposed to press enter. Now, don't grovel. You did us a favor there. Frankly, we've been meaning to clean the shop for quite a while. The risk of franchising is that sometimes it dilutes the message. So those purple robes and what she's referring to is from a previous Of the Killer game, which you should check out, because they're nice. Besides, the CCTV footage from that night made a tidy profit when it was released as the next installment of our Bloody Night series of the video-on-demand horror films. Critics have favorably compared it to Evil Bong 2. What? I don't even get residuals? Oh, nobody watches these things for the cast. Which matters is the directorial vision. Wait, this doesn't seem to explain anything. Isn't the immersive theater just a front for the police? No, it's more like the other way around. The police are a part of the immersive theater, as are the audience, as are you. My patron have simple tastes. They like prisons and murderers, mirrors, and violent deaths. Their generous funding keeps the play growing, into room after room, street after street. Why not? They already own the city, now they get to look at it, as well, peeking from behind the curtains. Say hello to the Art Appreciators Club. Oh, that's creepy. The sun has hidden darkness and has begun. Let us all take knives and wait locked up. A holiday should be established, the day of the victory over the sun. Listen to the mort of life, the horns of death ringing in the woods. Sleep to waken with the sun, mirror of the black earth, Caesar. The universe being a prison, it is my duty to build smaller prisons, in hopes that doing so will grant me insight of the sacred geometry of heaven. To rule each prison, there must be a warden whose secrecy, caprice, and limitless capacity for violence act as an image of the fates to be studied and interpreted by those interred by his baleful rule. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Coy blimey, now this is rum out to you too. BB, what did you think of the play? The parts I understood, I didn't like. Can I go now? Of course, but wait, I nearly forgot your paycheck is ready as well. What, $20? Welcome to the arts economy. And with that, my time in the immersive theater came to a close. Alright, let me take a drink of water and I'll give you my thoughts. So, same praise for the previous games as this one. Love the art style. I love the overall theme of sort of a group of eclectic serial killers that no one can really deal with. Everyone just kind of lives with them. Interesting setting. This one's an art theater, which is really neat. Let's see. I noticed you experimented more with like going up and down stairs and things like that, which is really neat. I like the ideas, and the camera seemed to work really well when you were kind of heading up and down. The camera clipped through the corners a couple of times, which is something I've pointed out in the past, but I think it's better. And I know I've played the fourth game, and you seem to be really working that out. I'm not sure how I feel about the pacing. In the previous games, usually it starts really lightheartedly, and it gets more scary as the game progresses. In this one, it kind of started scary, jumped to lighthearted, and then got more scary, which I'm not sure how I feel about it. It was a nice change of pace, I suppose. I think I liked it better when you're sort of introduced to BB right off the bat, though. So the intro wasn't my favorite in this one. There was no dramatic. There was only one chase scene, and it wasn't like a boss fight, so to say, which felt kind of out of place. I did like the big twist at the end, though, that it seems like BB thought there was a real murder going on, and it turns out to be it was all just part of the play. Or it could just be that there was a murder, but everyone just rolled with it. I'm kind of unsure, come to think of it. But I liked it, and I liked the overall theme and everything. The prison man was actually pretty creepy. So yeah, overall I liked it. I think you've had some of your other entries have been stronger, but I definitely didn't hate this one. Yeah, I'd recommend it. I had a lot of fun with it. So I think you did a good job. I look forward to Game 5 if you keep doing these.